great craftspeople are lifted up as national treasures. And we have a few in this country, and John's heard me say this before, who are national treasures. And John Lewis is a national treasure because of who he is and the history he represents. And I'm just honored. Every time I see John Lewis, I get a lesson in history. And he tells us about how far we have come as a nation.
Oh yeah!
I want you to know America is back. America is back. And I'll tell you this, in the South, change is occurring.
All right now!
And I've said this before, George Tyndall said this, a great historian. The change that's happening in the South is not about us losing our identity as Southerners. It's about our finding our identity as Southerners. For the first time, who we are. We're a South of great diversity and of opportunity and of love and compassion. That's the South I love. Now, change is occurring because the change is needed. There are tough times in this country.
I'm not going to
tell you wrong. Tough times. We've lost 96,000 jobs in this state this year. 7% unemployment. That's unacceptable. Our economic system is in crisis. $700 billion of yours and my money and our grandchildren's money all being spent to bail out Wall Street. We got problems. We got problems with our health insurance. People don't have it.
They don't.
Parents aren't able to provide health care for their children because they simply can't afford it. That's wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But you know what has happened in this election? And Barack Obama has crystallized this, spoken out of that, led us into understanding this, is that change is possible. That we can work together to solve the problems. That we want a health care system that provides health care for all Americans. We want to have a foreign policy that we can be proud of. And he was elected. And what he did on the Tuesday night in which he was elected was extraordinary. He didn't boast. He reached out to all Americans. He said, this is not a United States of red and blue states. This is, and always will be, the United States of America. That's what he said. He said that the political victory that was won was not the change that we seek. The change we seek is what he's working on right now in Chicago. Putting together a team that can move this country forward. Now there's a difference in this race. I'm running to help our new president. Now certainly I will disagree with our new president when I think I need to do it, but on behalf of the Georgians I represent, that's not the question. I'm not going to be a rubber stamp like Saxby Chambers has been the last 6 years. But I want to help our president. I want to help our president succeed, because in helping our president succeed, we all succeed. And that's the beauty of what he's saying. That's what he's doing. That's what he's calling us to do. When Saxby Chambers says he wants 6 more years to finish what he started, I say, oh Lord, we don't want that. When Saxby Chambers says, I want to be a firewall, I say, I want to be a bridge. Fine men and women that I've worked with over so many years, standing behind me on so many different things. I want to continue to work with them to lift up this state and lift up this country, to move us to the future that we all love and want.
Say it now.
And I'll say this last. You're not looking at Landslide Jim.
Hey, my brother.
It's going to be real close. It's going to be real close. And what President Clinton said when he was here on another cold night a couple of weeks ago at Clark Atlanta University, this election is about who wants it the most. Who wants change and who's afraid of change. Now, I love my Republican friends. I love them. Now, they're wrong and they're scared. And they're afraid. They're afraid of change. Don't worry.